Hey, this is Wrong Time Capsule for my friend Vince Lockjaw. How you doing? A couple of parts to it. The main part. That's probably like the main bit of the song, and it gets repeated a fair few times. So this section, fine, starting with like your second finger on the second fret on the G string, slide it over to the fourth, and then go third fret on the B, back to 4 on the G, 5 on the B, and then back to the A note, second fret on the G string. So you get then you hit the low A, just open, sort of let that ring. Then the third fret on the B, and then you want to bar the top two frets, top two strings in the 5th fret, which gives you those notes. And then that's 3 on the high E and 5 on the B. So far you've got then you've got a bit of a stretch for this next chord shape. So it's like a C power chord. So 3 on the A string, then 5 on the D string. You play that, get a bit of a stretch between those first and second fingers, and then you want 7th fret with your pinky on the B string. You do that down 3 strokes. Then you want to move these low 2 notes just over 2 frets, and you keep that pinky down, so you go, so that chord there is 5 on the A, 7 on the D, and then 7 on the B as well. Then you just want to move that whole shape down 3 frets, exactly the same shape, so 2 on the A, 4 on the D, 4 on the B, and then for the last shape in this section, you can either just move everything up to the 7th fret, so have it 7 on the A, 9 on the D, 9 on the B, or you can just move everything up a string and you get the same chord, just whatever's easiest for you. So that last one, the other variation would be 2 on the D string, 4 on the G string, and then 4 on the high E. So all up, that first bit slowly is played that in the 2 different positions, just whatever's easiest for you. And just the end of that section to transition into the other bit, so from midway through that. So it's just, instead of going to that last shape, you just hit a C power chord. So that's 3 on the A string, 5 on the D. And just move everything down a string. So 3 on the low E, 5 on the A. And just walk that low note down, and just E minor. So that gets you into the next section. So the next section goes like this. section. So this sort of lead melody line starts up here in the 8th fret on the B string, and then with your middle finger, and then with your 3rd finger hit the 9 on the G, and then down to the 7 on the G, then just back up to where you started, and then you go to 7 on the high E, and then you just go back down the ones that you played, so you get that little minor chord. So that bit, and then you go to the 8 on the high E, which takes you up to your sort of 2nd position for this section, and this bit goes. Ugh. So it's just sort of picking out this chord shape, which is 10th fret on the high E, 12 on the B, 12 on the G, then you go down to 10 on the G, then you sort of go back up, then you go down again, so that goes, and then you go with your ring finger, so move down to sort of 8th position, so starting on the 8th fret in your 1st finger. So that's 10, 8 on the high E. Ooh. So that's 10, 8 on the high E, then 8 on the B, then back to 10 on the high E, and then it's back repeating the first bit again, but starting on the high E on the 7th fret. And you finish there instead of going back to the yeah, and that's that 2nd section, very roughly. So this 3rd section, which is probably like a bridge or something, I find it easiest to play without a pick, just because you're picking a few strings and you're missing a couple in the middle. So this section is so it's that, and then you repeat it a bunch. So this first bit, 1st finger on 2nd fret on the A string, so you're hitting that B note, and you're going to keep that down the whole time for this first little bit. And you've just got open high E string, and you'll keep that open as well for all these notes here. And you're doubling that with the 5 on the B string. And you just move that pinky down one, so you got 4 on the B string. You still got high E and the B open and fretted. And you're just going to move that down to the 2nd fret on the B string, keeping the other 2 the same. Over a fret. So that's 4 on the A, 5 on the B, and then open on the high E. And then this sort of 2nd half of this section. So that's just a C power chord. So 3 on the A, 5 on the D, pinky on the 5th fret on the B string, and I just pluck that to get over the G. You just move that over 2 frets. So that's 5 on the A, 7 on the D, and 7 on the high on the B, sorry. And then this third shape is move over 2 frets, so 7 on the A, 9 on the D. But this, instead of playing your pinky, you flatten your first, and you sort of bar the 7th fret on the high E. And then a little chromatic. So it's just like you flatten your 3rd finger over the 12th fret on the D, G, and B strings. And you just have 10th fret on the A string with your 1st finger. And then you just move that down chromatically. So they're all the same. So that whole section again. So this last bit, so the sort of rhythm track is just power chords on the E. So that's just 7 and 9 on the A and D, and 8 and 10 on A and D, 12 and 10 and 12, 8 and D, and 12 and 14, 8 and D, and then you just finish on the 10 and 12 before you go back to that. And then there's just, so yeah, it just goes back to and that melody, sort of lead line that plays over the top, is just open A into 2nd fret on the A string. So open A, 2nd on the A, open D, then 2 on the D, back to open D, 2 on the B, sorry, on the A, open A, 3 on the low E, and open low E. And the last time you play this, instead of going to the low E, you go, which is just the octave, probably slides right up to there, but just staying down here, which is just 5th fret on the D, and then you just walk down those notes that you play in the riff earlier. So it's 2 on the D to the open D, 2 on the A to open A, then 3 on the low E to open E. And that's pretty much the song. There's some other bits that go on underneath and some crazy lead lines, but that's the sort of recognizable parts. So hope you enjoy it. Keep playing Deerhoof. Yeah, go for it.